What is up, everybody? I'm John from here at Pause Games. Welcome to the debut episode of Collector's Edition, a show where we dive in and dig through some of the latest and greatest collector's editions for the latest and greatest video games. Today, I have got, a doozy. Perhaps the biggest, I'm going to go on record and say this is the biggest collector's edition unboxing I have ever done in my entire life. And of course I'm talking about none other than, and I'm going to try not to smash stuff when I pick this up, the Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated F.U.N. Fun Edition. This is the box from the front here. Turn it around, it's got some content. Oh my god. It's heavy too. This is the back. You get kind of some of the content from the game, some screenshots, and some of the things that are included in the collector's edition. And then the sides, you've got the same kind of thing. Got some, oh my god. It's heavy, it's big. I think this thing retailed for about $300, I think. We're gonna put this bad boy on the ground here. So that's the box, and I'm gonna keep it on the ground from here on out, and I'm gonna take the stuff out and show it. But with that being said, it means got a lot of room in the screen area. So let's throw up some gameplay, shall we? So I got this bad boy on the Nintendo Switch. So that's the gameplay you're going to be seeing here. I am the Nintendo Beast after all. If you don't know that, jump on over to youtube.com/thenintendo-beast, where you can find all my Nintendo content. Got my little, I guess this is a paring knife that I'm going to try not to, cut myself today during this. Let me just cut. It's got a nice little slip cover. Now I know why this thing is so big, and I'm excited to see everything that's inside of it. Alright, so here is the slip cover. It's upside down, but you get the point. And it seems like generally the box, I was going to say it's identical, but it actually just has this cool artwork on all sides, it seems. Yeah, except for on the sides. The actual sides have SpongeBob Fun Edition, F.U.N. F is for friends who help you lift up this heavy box. Okay. So I'm out of breath already. This is pitiful. And let's dig these out one by one. You know what? We're gonna take the figures out, since those are kind of like the piece de resistance, you know what I mean? We're gonna take those out last. So let's get this, the game out. Here we go. SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated Edition. The Nintendo Switch. That's what you're watching, like I said, the gameplay above here, and that's exciting. I did play the original, and I'm excited to get into this. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan as well. So, this is something I was really really excited for. They are actual genuine SpongeBob Squarepants socks. Let me tear into these bad boys just because that's what you're here for, right? So there they are. All right, there they are. What do they say around? It's a Bikini Bottom. Oh, Battle for Bikini Bottom in blue. Around. I don't know if you could see that really, but it says Battle for Bikini Bottom around there. Those are pretty freaking awesome. So you got your socks right here, and I won't repackage them obviously. Pop those over there. Pop this game over there too. Okay. Next up, let me see here. I think these are... I'm trying to remember what all is supposed to be in here. I think these are lithographs here. So let me just show you. And on the back, of course it says SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. So let me pop these bad boys open real quick and show these off a little bit. So these are pretty awesome. So these are actually little lithographs here. Let me see if I can show these off a little bit. So there you have it. This is the one that was on the front of the deck here. But I guess they're just different landscapes from in-game, which is pretty cool. I won't go through all of them. Maybe I will. They are very, very cool, though. And I'm kind of like a game art buff a little bit, so like this kind of thing is really, really cool for me. I love art books and stuff like that. Here's Rock Bottom, which looks significantly different than it does in the cartoon. There's that. Welcome to Rock Bottom. So there's that one, and so we are going to go through all of them, actually. And the last one here is, looks like downtown Bikini Bottom. You got your first nautical bank here in destruction and disrepair. So, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Next up here, we have the Tiki keychains. So this comes in a little box, and the only reason I know they're Tiki keychains is because one, they have a Tiki on the front, and two, it says Tiki keychains in big letters. So let's slide these out. It comes in a cool little box here. If I can get it open, that's going to be the real challenge, isn't it? And inside you got some foam. Not the exciting part, but still. Oh, here we go. Here we go. These are cool. Squidward's Tiki Land right here. Check these bad boys out. Look at those. Those are cool. All right. So there's that guy right there. And yeah, so I'm not going to go through each one of them, but they are very, very cool. All right, so last but not least, before we get into the piece de resistance, we got some Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated window clings, it looks like. All right, so you got they're like wall clings that you can actually put up. I can put up on the wall behind me. So as you saw, you have the front one. These are cool. These are very, very cool. Got SpongeBob, Patrick. You got the little robot there. The game logo, title. You got so on these ones are very Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated-esque in their art style. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second here. They're kind of a little bit three-dimensional, got some cool shading, artsy. And then in these next ones, you start getting into the more classic cartoon style. Still a little bit more shading than you would see in the cartoon. But still very, very cool. This is very exciting for me. And then we got this guy. Also very cool. I figure you guys would want to see everything that's inside. And not only do you want to see everything that's inside, I mean, you're entertained. If this is boring the crap out of you, you don't want to see every single wall cling. No worries, you got the gameplay all around me. So you can see some of the gameplay as well. Alright, so you got some Glovey Glove World balloons. The one previous you saw SpongeBob pulling the spatula from the bucket. And then you got some more characters here. Good old Patrick Star. Money hungry, penny pinching Mr. Krabs. Plankton, Gary. Some Squidward, of course. I think it is time, everybody. The piece de resistance, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's start with probably my favorite, shall we? I don't know if there's anything below this. Oh my god, they're gonna be a pain. Get out, too. I'm just gonna smash everything around me. Come on, bud. Oh, there we go. I think the rest of them will be easier to get out. Okay, so first up is the Patrick Star collectible figurine. Look at him. Very cool. The detail on him. Let me turn him around. But you can get a good picture of the amount of detail that goes into this figurine just by looking at the back here. All right, you got You've got Patrick. He's stepping on a watermelon. The watermelon looks awesome. There's a sock. There are socks literally scattered about. If you look at the ground on the one plant, the watermelon looks so cool. The guts of the watermelon are like clear red, which looks awesome. The underwear around it, love it. This is freaking awesome. Let me see if there's anything on the sides or the bottom or anything. Not so much. Basic box, but there is Patrick Star, the figurine here, and he is an exclusive to this F.U.N. Fun Collector's Edition. Oh, good. Okay, so we're gonna put the figures over here. I don't know, space. We'll save SpongeBob for last. Next up is another exclusive to this this kit, and that is my main girl, Sandy Cheeks. Let me get in there for that. And again, I'll turn around because the glare on the packaging and stuff probably doesn't help you out all that much. So let me turn it around here so you can see the actual, what it'll look like on the back here. But yeah, again, you got the Tiki, you got her lassoing, which is super, super cool. And the way she's actually shellboarding, it looks like. So you can kind of see in the background the sand is splashing up and there are bubbles behind her. Very, very cool. And the way they have like the zipper on her suit up in the air, like it's blowing in the wind. Very, very cool attention to detail. The lasso is very cool. So there is Sandy Cheeks. Again, I believe Sandy Cheeks, this figure is also an exclusive for the F.U.N. Fun edition of this game. Like I said, I think the shiny edition comes with just the SpongeBob statue, or figurine, sorry, and a couple of the other collectibles as well. But now it's time to get into the SpongeBob figurine. And look at this guy. So this guy is a battle-torn, look at him. This is cool. Look at this guy. He's up here with his, let me see. So he has a spatula. It comes with his spatula. If you look, yeah. Get the light on here. If you look, see if I can angle this correctly. On the side of the package there, you could see his spatula comes separate. But his spatula goes in his top hand, like he's wielding the spatula. You got Gary on there. Let me turn him around so you can actually see what it looks like. And, oh, yeah, there you go. And you got the robot head, the dismembered robot head underneath him. Gary's there with him. He is just triumphant. A triumphant statue here of SpongeBob SquarePants. So, so cool. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Spongebob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated F.U.N. Fun Edition. Thank you so much for tuning in to this debut episode of Collector's Edition, and make sure to tune in next time. I'm not sure what game we're going to unbox next, but we're going to keep an eye out for some really, really cool Collector's Editions coming soon here. I know November has a lot of games coming, so keep an eye out there. If you haven't already, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications when we go live and other stuff, upload new episodes of shows. Tune in for Friday Night Binge every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the channel. As always, everything that we do here at Pause Games is all for cystic fibrosis research, so help us out. Buy some merch at pause.tv/store. You can jump over to gofundme.com/pausetv and donate directly to the cause, the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And you could also jump over to Patreon and support the channel, patreon.com/pausetv. But until next time, I'm John from Pause Games. Thank you so much for tuning in.